Hello, welcome back to Shivers 2. Allow me to take you around the town of Cyclone. We have now just left the hotel area behind us. Oh, and see how it says Psycho? I love that touch. Oh, look at that Art Deco up there. Alright, so I mentioned this last video. We're going to explore the town before we get that Bajo stick. And I like to start with the nearest location, the gas station. So let's explore. Welcome to Cyclone. Population 300, we think. The West's most secluded town. And a shout out to anybody that's lived in a town of that size or smaller. My hometown, that I no longer live in, was about 3,000 people. Here's that rock slide. Sorry, I had to pause because I heard a howl and I never heard before. That was the rock slide that apparently has done us in and trapped us here, among many other people. Oh, what's this? I'm reminded of Fallout New Vegas looking at this style. We have a gas pump. I have nothing that I think I would need to do with that gas pump at this moment, unless I lug my motorcycle all the way over here. Do we enter? Yes, we do. That's kind of scary as the first thing you see when you come in. I did not ask to be excavated, thank you very much. Ooh, that music. Oh my god, that skeleton. Hi. This place just feels dangerous immediately. I love it. So much to look at. Okay. Where to start? How about this? Petrified Indian. Frederick Dunlop, a great-grandfather of Phil Dunlop, owner of Cyclone Gas, discovered this petrified Indian while digging in the Cyclone silver mine. It is speculated that this was an ancient Indian burial site, as other bodies were found in the area as well. Look at it. Wow. Petrified. Why is his arm right there? That's weird. Okay, noted. This guy says, my aesthetic is actually metal. Everybody else is posers. Freaking odd faces in the wall. Massive gear in the corner. I secretly love this. Not so secret, huh? Okay, what's in the funky drawers? It's weird, it's interactable, but I can't do anything with it. Why would it be interactable, I wonder? Okay, noted. I can't, yeah, nope. That's it. Maybe if I get some chess pieces, who knows. Preemptively, I'm going to use that piece of gum again. There we go. And for curiosity's sake, let's see if there's any good music videos triggered by being in here. Nope. Okay. Repeats. Yo! Is that a Trip Cyclone t-shirt? Wait, let me see it from here. I think it is, yeah. Alright, this poster says Cyclone Community Church featuring George Bellairs. That's a name we heard on a voice recording. With William Bellairs. Wait, why is that photo covering up William Bellairs? Okay. There's Teresa Bellairs. There's Babs Bellairs. Interesting drawing. And then we have the Sinister Minister. Okay, then. Ooh, more drawers. With an August calendar. August 7th, Dad gone. And then August 9th, no mom. Don't know if these are good or bad or just neutral statements here. Well, the no mom has 2 exclamation marks. The 10th was supposed to be a date with Teresa, but that got scratched off. The 12th was also a date with Teresa, that got scratched off. The 13th says, Stuart's car, what a jerk. Then the 14th, Teresa gone. Oh, that's more concern now. And then the 15th, landslide blocked road. And the 16th, Dave borrowed tools. Dave. That was one of our friends, Dave. Okay. We have some kind of timeline here. I'm gonna take down some notes. Alright, finished writing down notes for myself. Oh, well, it's either locked or it's stuck. And I can't unstick it. So we're gonna go with locked. Okay. Answering machine. A new message.
Hi, Richard. I really want to go with you to the canyon, and see where you and my brother William camped the night he disappeared. But I can't. I have to scrape gum out from under the pews. Since he left, my dad sticks me with twice the work. Gum, stick, do you get it? Oh, he'd never let me go up there anyway, because he says it's cursed. Oh, I don't blame William for leaving. I hate it here too.
You get out here right now.
I gotta go.
I'm waiting.
To replay this message, press the blue button. To resave this message, saved.
Hi, Richard. Teresa, your parents just left you? Like you have no parents? Cool. My dad will never leave Cyclone. Never. I can't come over, though. Same old thing.
To replay this message, press the message, saved. End of messages.
Why is it still flashing red then?
Hi, Richard. Hi, Richard.
Message, saved.
This is Stuart Wierenski. How dare you cheat me? You
Ooh.
charged me $600 to fix my car. That kid from the band, Dave. I've seen him there. He told me the only thing wrong was a dirty air filter. That's a felony, Richard. You tell that boss of yours I'm reporting him to the police. He thinks his hands are clean, hiding out in the market all the time, but I know he's behind it. You better tell the truth, or you'll go to jail, too.
To save this message, saved.
Hey, Richard, it's me, Dave. Thanks for the tools, but someone screwed up our van, cut all the wires, and punctured the hoses. We're getting out of here tonight, even if we have to climb over the landslide. Have you seen Olivia? We can't leave till we find her. If I were you, I'd hurry up and get that black car of yours fixed before it's too late for you, too.
To save this message,
Oh my.
saved.
Richard, I know you're there. You're just avoiding me. It was you, wasn't it, Richard? First my son, then my daughter. Why, you might even be responsible for my wife's disappearance. And now that Jason Dunlap is gone, you get to run the gas station. Who would have suspected that you, a kid from Cyclone, would be responsible for a town's death? You know where sinners go. Well, that's not good enough for you.
To save message, saved. End of messages.
Holy doodlies. Those are more messages than I caught my first time around. Okay. That's his black car. I don't think he left. As I'm assuming that's his black car, right? What's this about? That appears jammed. Yeah, this whole thing is not working. What would it be for? Don't exactly know. What is that? Not exactly sure on that either. Yep, this is Richard's. I don't really see anything to do other than I confirmed what I suspected, right? Am I missing anything? No? Okay. Like with any adventure game, we will be back. Where to next? What does that say? Oh, it's just a sign about cable TV. Alright, so we're now actually entering proper Cyclone. Oh, that animation looks really funny. And I think that says Cyclone Bakery. This appears to be a puzzle. I saw somebody actually master this puzzle. They knew the correct sequence to see it in. I am not so good at this. So this might be where I do a little jump cut. Either I'm going to solve it, and we'll see inside the bakery, or I'm not going to solve it, and we'll just carry on. I decided I'm not good enough for that puzzle. There are some puzzles that I am good at, I promise. Those funky slider ones are not one of them. Cyclone Auto Parts. Okay, so that's what that store is on the right here that I can't seem to enter. Alright, which way do we want to go? I think I'm going to hug the right side. So, let's continue going this way. Taking my time, making my way down Cyclone. Oh, I can go that way. What's over here? Ooh, birds. Oh! Oh, is this burned down? Oh. Before, when I played, I didn't really pay attention to the graphics. Oh. And I don't think I've come over here before. Where am I? What? What is this nonsense? It says Max's at the top there. And there's a picture of like a book. I don't know if this is a good idea to go here, so I'm gonna hit up a save real quick. What in the gosh darn am I looking at? What just happened? That wiggled in the back for some reason. What? I don't know. No entry. Okay, that's lucky. I get a little nervous because I've played games like Zork where you make a wrong move. Something totally unexpected comes and gets you. Classic things like throcking the grass, you know. Ooh, I'm getting dizzy. Where did I just come from? Here, right? Okay. Got it. So I can kind of peel off that way. To like Burt's trailer, the mine entrance. Oh, okay. This all sounds like it's gonna be full of interesting things. Let's start with the sheriff's department. That makes sense. We have missing persons. Can we get some help? It doesn't appear that anyone's here. Ew, why is that the... anyway, different times, I guess? Alright, let's look at some posters here. Wanted. Guy with lots of beard hair and a beanie. Wanted for holdup of Safari savings and loan on July 20th. Leaving our mayor tied up in the vault, suspect got away with over $20,000. Any person or persons having information regarding the identity of the thief should contact Officer Andrew Washington or Tad Matthews, bank president. Suspect considered armed and dangerous. And this artwork was done by Burt. Notice! To bring you better long-distance service, Desert Bell will be upgrading the phone lines that come into Cyclone. We will be replacing the current lines with new fiber optics. This will require shutting off long-distance service during the following days, August 18 through August 27. Thank you for your patience. This will not affect service within the city of Cyclone. Signature. Your Desert Bell representative. Why does it look like on the second line, Desert Bell was awkwardly, pasted over? Kinda want to make a note that it's Desert Bell. And it's from 8:18 through 8:27. That seems a little sus for some reason. Okay. Traveling through file cabinets. Let's go. Ooh. So this is an incident report regarding a collision on August 22nd of 1992 at 3:55 a.m. The reporting officer was Andrew Washington, and this is in the town of Cyclone. We have a diagram of what happened. So it looks like Devil's Mouth Road, I guess, is going from left to right, and then Sandy from top to bottom, or bottom to top, whatever. We have arrows indicating. And then it looks like we have, I'm assuming, cars that have collided here. So A was traveling on Sandy, and then... And then B and C were turning from Devil's Mouth onto Sandy. So they collided with A, or maybe A collided with them. I don't know who's at fault, based off of the diagram. Let's read. Describe what happened. Vehicle A was driving north on Sandy. Traveling west on Devil's Mouth Road, Vehicle B struck Vehicle A. So B hit A first, while making a left to turn onto Sandy. Vehicle C also struck Vehicle A, causing it to roll and burst into flames. Driver B claimed that Vehicle A had no headlights and had drifted over the center lane as if Driver A had been drunk. The driver of Vehicle A was a Nora Hickson Wharton. Driver of Vehicle B, Tad Matthews. That is, the president of the bank, I think? Passenger of Vehicle B, so in the same vehicle as Tad Matthews, was Charles Spencer. Driver of Vehicle C was George Belair's. Passenger of Vehicle C was Phil Dunlap. Saying a lot of the same names here. I'm gonna make a note. Alright, we have some more information down at the bottom about the vehicles. Vehicle A, the make was a green Jeep, and the condition is totaled and burned. Driving while intoxicated was very likely. Other drivers involved witnessed failure to control vehicle. Nature of injury, Nora was killed in that accident. For vehicle B, it was a red Ford pickup with front end damage, nobody reported as intoxicated, and the injury was driver broken nose, whiplash, passenger shoulder injury. Charles had his shoulder injured, and Tad Matthews had a broken nose. And vehicle C, a black, I can't quite make that one out, black something something, that has front end damage, was not driving while intoxicated, and the nature of injury, driver and passenger, just minor cuts. That black car said Richard in the garage, so I don't think it's the same one. I think. Anyway. It's a good bit of info there. I think that's the only thing in here. Doesn't matter where I click. Okay. Nothing there. And nothing there. Okay. Get me out of here. What's this thing? Was this like a radio? Huh. Okay. It's destroyed, though. And there's nothing over here. Let's take a look over here. Missing person report of Jason Dunlip. So he became missing too, Jason. Date report filed June 10th of 1997. Date and time last seen, 10 o'clock p.m. June 9th, 1997. Place last seen, Devil's Mouth Canyon. Last person to see missing person was Burt Thompson. Evidence, piece of torn red cloth found by Richard Talbot. Missing person's apparel. White tennis shoes, black t-shirt, and blue jeans. Brown hair. Eyes are brown. He was 24 years old. He was the gas station manager. And the person notifying police was Phil Dunlop, relation father. Can't take any of this with me, huh? Oh, another missing person report. For Ivan Spencer. Date report filed July 13th, 1997. Date and time last seen, 5 o'clock p.m. on July 12th, 1997. Place last seen at his barbershop, Ivan's barbershop. The last person to see him was George Bellairs. Evidence. Footprints tracked through spilled dye. See evidence photo attached. Broken safe and silver coins missing. Indications of a possible burglary. Hair color was white, eyes blue, age 68, occupation barber, person notifying police was Charles Spencer, who is the son. Missing person's apparel, brown shoes, white shirt, and brown pants. This is size 12. Okay. I didn't come across this last time. And we continue. I find nothing. More nothing. Ah, that one is locked. Alright, this guy's got messages. Here we go.
Hey, Andy, it's Phil. What's the story on that landslide blocking the road out of town? Richard Talbot just came back from Flag, and he had to climb over to get back in a cyclone. My truck full of supplies for the store is still on the other side, too. Dynamite. If you ask me, that's what it looks like, dynamite. If the state doesn't get in here and clean the road, we'll starve. You're the law in this town. You'd better do something and get this solved.
To replay this message, press the blue button. Message saved. End of messages.
Okay. Dynamite. Somebody dynamited the landslide into creation. And Richard is from Flagstaff.
This is Stuart Wierenski. I want to file charges against Mr. Dunlop, owner of the gas station. That cheat is ordering his hired help to do bogus repairs on vehicles and then charging people outrageous prices. I have proof that he did it to my car, and if you subpoena his records, I'm sure you'll find he's done it to others. I know this is a cliquey little town, But if you don't do something about this man, I'll have to go to outside authorities. I'm surprised you kept your badge this long, Officer Washington.
To save this message, press message saved. End of messages.
Hearing Officer Washington makes me want to say Agent Washington. If you know, you know. Okay, and there's nothing else here. Alrighty. All these TVs are different colors. I actually do know what the deal is with this puzzle, but I don't have the answer. At least I haven't showed you guys how to get the answer yet. Let's come in here instead. That's like a saloon door, that's really funny. What is that doing in a police station? Also, what does that say? I want to say April Washington, but that doesn't make sense. I can't quite make out what's going on with that. If you ask me, based off of the shadows on the table, like something was laid there, this could have been a card playing table, a place where people played cards. Hey! We just found ourselves a key. That's a weird place to keep it. But that's kind of the point, isn't it? I bet... Hold on. Put this key back. Put it back. Put it back. Oh, shoot. Okay. I bet if we open this drawer, we're gonna get a book. Bingo! By Andrew Washington. It's got his name emblazoned on this. How did you do that, Andrew? Alright, so this is where we figure out which combination we need to do to get into that room. But I'm going to read Andrew's hopefully legible handwriting as best as I can. So here we go. Another person disappeared today. I didn't even bother filling out a missing persons report. Control. I'm losing control. Oh, so we don't even... That's why there was only 2 incident reports in the basket. He didn't fill out a 3rd one. That's obnoxious. Thanks, Andrew. If I don't get a handle on things, Cyclone will be just another ghost town. Not too long ago, out-of-towners were the only ones you mistrusted, but now everyone is suspicious of their own neighbors. I can't even enter someone's house and check to see if things are safe without running into a locked door. Write down the combination. Back to the book. Those 2 old fools. Ivan and Keith had these combination locks put on their door. I figured out how to get past those. Ivan and Keith. I don't know who a Keith is, but I do know who Ivan is. But some are using keys. That's not the way for a lawman to run a town. And the rumors. I must squelch the rumors. I especially don't like the rumor about someone walking around town wearing a Kachina mask. Burt painted that petroglyph on the wall of the jail cell, and now there's a rumor that the petroglyphs in Devil's Mouth Canyon are possessed. I don't trust Burt. Why doesn't he just watch TV like the rest of them? The next thing you know, I'll have no control at all. I let things get out of control before, and look what happened. Someone died. Not just anyone, she died. I managed to hush the rumors then, but if I had been in control in the first place, she never would have married Max. What's more, she never would have driven to the bakery so early in the morning. And those drunken idiots who call themselves councilmen would never have run into her Jeep. Oh, yep, it's definitely her, because she was driving, what, a green Jeep, I think? Okay. Control. You need it to run a town. You also need money. Do the 4 of them think I'll still continue to hide this secret for free? They must, because lately their payments have been late, very late. Perhaps, like the silver in the mine, they are running dry. Oh, wait. I think he fudged the incident report then. Wow. What will they do then? When men run out of money, they get desperate. There have been some desperate things happening here in Cyclone lately. Control. I must regain control. To this guy. Okay, that was it. I would not want to live in Cyclone. Hat is where it needs to be. Gun is also where it needs to be. That was the easiest one I've ever done. I didn't even need to move anything else. So that must be the petroglyph that our Burt person drew, and it even has his name here. What? Burt 6/13/97. That must be some significance. Weird. And what's the deal with this table? I don't know. We just looked at a table for no reason. Okay, what's this? No idea. Yeah, I don't know if that's a liquid or what that is. And then we have a nice purple bed with a magazine. Top cooks share their secrets. Special collector's edition of the Arizona Gourmet Magazine of Fine Chili. Volume 4, number 6. What is the point of this? Chili on a stick. Okay. I don't know if that means, like, we'll find out somebody in the town is an aficionado of chili on a stick. I have no idea. Let's continue. Alright. That's where we just came from. We're gonna continue down this way. And this is Burt's place. Oh, weird door. Why am I always greeted with something weird? So I take it Burt's not here. That is correct. Okay. Ah! What? Where? Okay. That wasn't cool. This is clearly a picture of 4 men, and I want to say that that's Charles on the left. That just feels right. Like, that looks like its facial structure to me, but I don't know. I could be talking up my butt. The one who just got a dart, almost a bullseye, I don't recognize. I feel like we should at this point, but I don't. And then we have whoever these guys are. I'm gonna guess, based off of this guy right here, he's got the white collar, that could be George Belair's, the priest. And I definitely don't know who our lumberjack looking fellow is on the right. Okay, still looking at that. That must be a Murphy bed. Okay, so there were like bees or something in there. And did anybody notice this thing at the bottom that I haven't pointed out at all? This is kind of like your health, basically. I just lost some of it because I opened that. I was hoping it wasn't too much of a jump scare. So, I think that was okay. Not like the dart. Dart was scarier than that. Yeah, danger is the word. Let's keep going, though. What else we got going on? Oh, hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I never looked down before. Look at all this stuff. Start with this one. 150 bucks. You're asking for it, Burt. I've had enough of your threats. If you know something about Jason, why don't you go to the police instead of extorting more money from me? Or are you afraid you'll end up in jail again? How do I know you're even telling the truth? I need proof. Phil. What is Burt up to? This is a check from Charles Spencer, dated August 20th of 1997. That was recent. For $150. Burt, I want my matchbook. What do you want for it, you revolting little vampire? Charles Spencer. Okay. I was like, where did I hear matchbook from? In the Bible at the motel, there was that piece of paper about a matchbook being found. Burt is really in on some stuff too. So is it that there's two kinds of blackmail going on in this town? This is spicy. Yeah, maybe I'm giving it more credit than it's worth, but yeah. It was pretty suspicious indeed, like our friend said. Alright. Bunch of cans of some kind of food here. We know you've been having a rough time, so we thought you'd appreciate a few groceries. Sorry, all Aunt Pearl had was tuna. When I was at the police station the other day, you said something about Jason being a petroglyph. We have some suspicions about that too. When you get out of jail this time, please come see us at the cafe. Maybe we can put our heads together and solve this. Mike, Pearl's nephew, and Trip Cyclone. Is Burt trying to say that Jason who went missing is the petroglyph that's in the jail cell? And he dated that June 13 of 1997. When did Jason go missing? Alright, I checked my notes. It looks like Jason went missing June 10th at Devil's Mouth Canyon, and he was last seen by Burt. He shows up 3 days later as a petroglyph? And why in the jail? And why did Burt go to jail? More canned food. Oh, recipes. Bread pudding with bourbon sauce sounds delicious. Oh, we got something else, and I don't know what it is. Yeah, not sure about that. And why is there a picture of a zebra on the bottom right? I don't know. But it actually keeps his kitchen pretty clean. I have to say, give that to him. Hello. More items. Alright. This is my theory. That looks like half of the thing in the music video. Talking about a Yanyi. This guy's got truffle oil and saffron, I think. Why has he got such cool stuff? Alright. What's going to greet us back here? Coffee! Hey cousin, it was great seeing you the other day. I still don't know why your friend needed that sacred sand from my wife's grandmother. You can get something that looks just like it at the craft store in Winslow. While I was in Cyclone, I stopped into Phil's Market and saw that stone tablet he has on display. I thought my wife's grandmother might be interested in it, so I made a rubbing from it and showed it to her. The old lady about jumped out of her sweet little Indian skin. She kept telling me I was cursed forever having laid my eyes on it, and she sent for the shaman to scare the evil spirits away. What I put up with to get along with my in-laws. Seriously, Burt, that stone is supposed to be shielded from profane observation. That means you and I and everyone should never even look at it, let alone take it from its sacred place, which, if I remember, was a burial ground. That old lady doesn't speak English, so I'm getting all this secondhand from my wife, but I thought you might get some perverse pleasure knowing you live in a cursed town. See you later, Burt. Take care. P.S. I also saw someone sneaking around the old dance hall wearing a Kachina mask. That doesn't sit too well with her either. And that was written by Gordy. Oh, that leaps out at you. Look at that painting of a woman. Oh ho ho. Is that what I think it is? A matchbook.
weird, but do you think I still look like that? You know, Burt was there when the ruin was found. He knows its secrets.
Alright, so that's the one thing that I knew was going to happen that might confuse anybody who's never played the game before, because I didn't trigger the cutscene from the hotel. That is some apparition, and we don't know who she is. She just shows up and kind of helps us, like she's looking over us. We don't know who she is yet. I don't know who she is yet. So she was just talking to us about, well, some kind of important information. Don't quite know what. Why is he got a shovel in here? Anyway, she'll keep popping up. That is a big painting of a dude. I don't know who these people are. If there's one thing I'm also not good at, keeping track of faces, knowing who's who. So if I'm supposed to know who these people are, that's gonna be a problem for me. Alright, let's go over here next. Should be, it looks like, at the mine. Oh, okay. Well, this clearly indicates that if we want to get in here and do something, or trigger something, we're going to need some diesel fuel. I think I know where we would get that. Okay. Oh, can we actually go in? Oh. That would be a no. That's not actually the cave. Got it. Okay. That should be enough for this episode. We will continue exploring more of the city in the next one. Until then.